You're watching TV2, the Powers of Television, and this is The Link. And today on the couch, I get to talk to a social media influencer who is also a student, and just getting to shed more light on how you can get to balance social media and being a student. Joining me today is Jacqueline. Jacqueline, welcome to the interview.
Thank you so much for having me on your interview. I'm really honored to be here. And yeah, let's have a great time as we talk.
Anyway, how is the weather treating you?
It's quite cold, and I know you're probably wondering about my outfit, but fashion beats the weather.
Okay, so what does social media mean to you?
Social media is home. Social media is my go-to place. I find peace creating content, and it just makes me happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
In school?
And school, I mean, everybody has to get an education, so just trying to get educated, because every female child needs to get educated, so school is also my thing. Yeah.
Okay, let's begin by talking, about your academic journey besides school, besides social media. How do you get to evolve around without you considering the fact that, okay, that social trend, that social app that you're supposed to be on, actually active?
Yeah, so with school, I just take school as a normal student. I take myself as any other student that's there, not superior than anybody, not famous than anyone. Yeah. So I just mingle with my colleagues, my mates, as a neutral, on a neutral ground.
Okay. And social media wise, because let's talk of how you get to trend, and I'm pretty sure it's a big distraction, where you get to a lot of people talking about you, and you still want to keep also content and well, just to keep yourself running with social media. I feel it has a big and negative impact towards academic journey. How is that to you?
How I take that, I mean, trending and setting trends is our thing as content creators. Yeah. We keep the public entertained, and at the end of the day, we also have to consider our personal lives, right? Mm-hmm. So it's really been a challenge, because people would think because of your content, maybe that's the type of person that you are, and would decide to take you as how you come, like your content, or this person is funny. Mm-hmm. But when it's serious business, let's say in my setup of being in uni, my class, I'm there for serious business. So besides the jokes and everything that I post, when we're in uni, it's serious business. When we're out there, it's content.
So you're a type when you're studying, your phone is off, or maybe you wait for a notification?
I wait for a notification and actually posting on my status. Yeah.
Okay, so interesting. Let's talk of negative impact social media has to young people. People like you are still in school, and what is it that you see that young people use social media for negative change?
Negative change, I would start with people go on social media. Yeah. Not to put out a positive, put out positive information. Yeah. People would go on social media, dress indecently because they're trying to get views. Okay. I feel like people should use, or actually the way I use social media, I use social media to talk and educate other people. So my content, basically, relationships, school, I throw in jokes on relationships in school. I just teach the young ones that, as you're coming into society, there's certain challenges you meet when it comes to dating, when it comes to your school, but how you're going to take it, you can take it in this way, in that way. But it's really been a challenge, because you'll find some negative comments, and other people who would just want to ruin your name, and they'll be saying, oh, this type of content is this, and this type of content is that.
Okay, so being a student, I know I've been one, because depression is at its peak, with social media negative comments, bullying to say. Have you ever encountered such?
Yes, I have encountered bullying a lot of times. Okay. So, you create maybe a content, you put content out there. Of course, not everybody is bound to like what you're putting out there. And as an influencer, you have to take in criticism. That's one of the things. But sometimes it would get to you, because maybe somebody would bully you based off your appearance, or you've gained weight, or your eyes like this. She when she's talking, her gesture is like that. Yeah. And honestly, I mean, we're all human, and there's certain things that obviously affect us and the way we feel about ourselves. So certain comments would get to you, and you would feel like you're not enough, but we keep on going with the content.
How did you handle it? Did you start making more content, or maybe?
I know this is something very, very funny, and my friends always laugh at me. I'm one person who loves to make fun of my situations.
Okay. You're a type where there's a serious situation, you get to laugh.
I'm laughing. Yeah. So, if somebody would comment like, oh, maybe you can get braces, because I think that's one of something that people would talk about. Or you would get braces, and I would be out there saying, why should I be pitanaling with chains in my mouth? You know what I mean? But just to put it out there just to make myself feel good, because if I don't on it, at the end of the day, I'm the one getting affected, and it just affects your mental health.
Okay. With young people using, social media for, very, very bad things, violent things, illicit content and so on, what's your message to them that maybe they should focus on school instead of what they're doing?
I always tell people this: content creating is for all of us, but what you place out, and being a young content influencer or being a content producer, my parents always tell me what you lay out is a picture of yourself.
Exactly.
So if you go on social media today and I decide to be putting out vulgar language out there, people are always going to have a concept of me that this girl, she's like this. So I always tell even my viewers that when you're bringing out content, find a niche, find something that you're good at doing, find something that's positive to the community, then you can lay it out. Be it jokes, there are people who can draw, you can draw, content creators, there are a lot of things that you can do. You can sing, so yeah.
As we're getting to wrap up our interview, what is it that you like about yourself?
What I like about myself, I think, my facial features. I really feel like I'm very, very beautiful because I just get it like from the outside without having to, chase it and say like, you're really beautiful. Oh, hey, you're really beautiful. Yeah. So with time, I think one thing I really like about myself is definitely my face. If I get a pimple, I'm sad.
Yo Map's songs are having confirmation. Anyone has anyone ever dedicated that to you?
My followers. I think there's a time I made a video, then somebody was like, at Mulungu Guada Pakupaka. So I was like, oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your last message to young people, getting to, stuffed around with, school, and they still want to keep up with social media, and parents also, relationship? What's your message to them on how they can get to balance school and social media?
What I would say is that it really takes perseverance.
Okay.
And in whatever you do, especially on the parents' center, make sure that you show your parents that what you're doing is actually good. Because at the end of the day, if you mess up, that's a representation, like you're representing your family at the end of the day. But I would tell them, like, if you want to create content, go for it. Do what you have to do. We're the next generation. I mean, future social media, so we can do it.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks for having me.
Well, there you have it. I feel this time around I'm not going to give a comment. I feel you just have to, give what exactly you are known for. You can sing, you can write, just showcase all those talents to social media and use it for positive impact. You may never know. Tomorrow you may be a star because of what you were doing. From me, it's back to the studio.